How's everybody doing? I just finished doing a Memorial Day parade with my Legion post 80. And I just wanted to make sure everyone's aware, you know, Memorial Day is an important day. For veterans, you know why. For those who didn't, just a quick reminder, it's Memorial Day because it's a reminder to all Americans, regardless if you've served or not, that there are people who sacrificed everything for our freedoms. And I think people, and I'm guilty of this because I was young once, I think people just hear Memorial Day and they think, cool, 3 day weekend, or it's the official start of summer for like kids and getting out of school and shit. But you got to understand that there's not really enough that we do as Americans for our service members. And I say that as a service member on top of someone who runs a nonprofit for service members and veterans. And it's not the least they can do, but it is something that they do that I wish other communities did. So my Legion post is in Downers Grove, Illinois, and this town seems to have a little bit of a better sense of patriotism than some other areas that I've lived in or worked in, or that kind of stuff. So it's nice to see. It's a return to form. I think 2001 was the first time in my entire life that I ever saw a true sense of patriotism and love for this country. Obviously, throughout the years, that's diminished, and I think that's because of our federal government, on top of the rationale as to why we were stationed over there, and a lot of disillusionment cropped up from it. And I think within the past few years, specifically with pandemic and elections and corruption, we kind of twist that and we wrap it up into our service members, and then we forget about days like this. And I just want to remind everyone, it doesn't matter that those people ruin it for our veterans and our service members. What you have to remember is that we just signed on that dotted line to give everything up to and including our lives if need be. And some of us did do that. And for those who did, we stand on their shoulders. The progress they made, the sacrifices they made for that progress is immeasurable. We all need to give thanks to that. We all need to give recognition to that. Not just veterans, not just veteran adjacent people, spouses, children. Everyone in this country owes a debt. And there's really no way to repay that debt. But the least you guys can do is just give thanks, give appreciation, and help veterans in your local community. And just remember, it's not them who made things the way that they are. They just uphold what we believe in.